Oh, that's no good. The start button is just permanently pressed down on this controller. Okay, no, it's getting better. It's getting unstuck. We're good. What's up, everybody? FlyAmericans738 here. Playing Dead Space 2 today, which I have much experience with back in the day. As a matter of fact, I believe we're about to see... Oh, I guess not. Well, let's see what load games we have. Round 3. So I've played through this game 2.5 times. Yeah, I really liked this game when I first played it, which was near when it first came out. I'm hoping that I have played it non-recently enough that there will still be some novelty to this, but recently enough that I will be capable of playing it. I don't know, I played Dead Space 1 and the gameplay was pretty similar if I remember correctly. So hopefully I'm good at this game. It's not a particularly short game, but I would not be shocked at all if this LP turned out to be shorter than my Legend of Zelda Let's Play, which is not what I was expecting when I booted up Legend of Zelda, but I don't know, we'll just see how things play out. Anyways, yeah, let's continue the adventures of Isaac and hope that this game holds up as much as it does in my memory. So yeah, let's jump into it. This is my favorite. You can only save 3 times. Now, I don't know if that means you can... when you die, you restart from your last save. I wonder if you have to play through the whole game in once, or I guess 3 sessions, or if you could, like... If you don't die, but you save and quit, it'll at least boot you back to that save. But then if you die again, it'll boot you back to the actual 3rd save. I don't know how that one works. Regardless, we're not doing it at all, ever. Despite the fact that you get an awesome item if you beat the game with that. Let's keep it normal. Let's just keep doing normal. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get back in the groove. I've been playing so many old-timey games. This is a very subtle meter. We're going to keep it actually near the middle, even though I can see the logo pretty well. Alright. Oh shoot, I hope subtitles are on. That's the constant Let's Play fear. I feel like I would have left them on for my last playthroughs, though. I don't know, we'll see. Man, don't you hate it when Electronic Arts makes you, like, go through the credits of itself while you're making a phone call?
Isaac, are you there? Come in, Isaac. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Isaac. Look at the time difference. I'll call you back later.
I can talk now. I have a voice.
How you doing?
Good. You're right, Isaac. The Ishimar is a great ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her.
The signal's not great.
While it lasts, you know they're gonna decommission her next year.
Isaac,
Everything else is good, though.
thank you.
For what?
For just pushing me to do this. I mean, if it weren't for you, I never would have made it this far, because you made me stick with it.
I'll just remember, I'm giving you up for 6 months so you can do this.
You know what? We must be getting on a range Thursday. Isaac. Isaac, can you hear me? I'm going to call you back as soon as I can.
Isaac!
What?
Drifting away for a moment there, Mr. Clark.
Well, there were no subtitles. I couldn't
believe
keep my
you were
focus.
telling me about your nightmares that you've been having. About your dead girlfriend. What was her name?
You just showed me a video of her, dude.
Nicole.
I didn't want it to end like this. I really wanted to see you again. Just once. I loved you. I always loved you.
Yes. Nicole Brennan. She was a senior medical officer stationed aboard a Planet Cracker-class vessel.
Hey, Ishimura.
USG Ishimura, yes. Part of a mining operation
Ah,
on
yes.
Aegis 7.
Dead Space 1, do you remember this?
Communications went down shortly after their arrival. You were part of the repair mission. A mission for which you volunteered, am I right?
Yeah,
What
so
did you
many
find aboard that
repairs.
ship, Isaac?
I found something.
What did they find aboard the ship, Isaac?
The marker.
Did you have contact with this marker?
Technically,
It
yes.
made you see things, didn't it? Things you didn't want to see.
Yeah, I don't really want to see this.
And what did it say, Isaac? What did it say to you, Isaac? Isaac? Isaac, can you hear me?
Isaac. Isaac, can you hear me?
Where are your subtitles, dude?
Dana, I found Isaac Clarke. Repeat, I have him.
Great work, Franco. Be careful. He's been out a long time.
Oh, yeah. Good, good. Steady, steady, steady. We gotta get you out of this straitjacket. Where am I? Alright, I know you're confused right
At
now.
least I have a friend with
I
me,
can
so...
explain everything, but you gotta trust me, okay? Listen, you're in terrible, terrible danger.
Oh no! The lens flare. Jeez, that's still not great. Excuse me, sir. I apparently picked up your communicator walkie-talkie. Alright, first things first. What is it? I guess it's gonna be audiovisual. Why is this not default? I don't understand why this isn't default. We're past this. We're past the age of non-defaulted subtitles. Like, I get that some people like it to be a more cinematic experience, but it's always more advantageous to have subtitles on. So you might as well have it on by default. I'm not saying get rid of the option, but just have the default be on. For real, games, come on, get with it. Anyways, sorry to break that immersion, but yeah, off to a rough start. Anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna run. Don't worry about that. Oh shoot, oh shoot. At least this game tells me what the run button is actively, instead of showing me it once and hoping I remember, like Dead Space 1. I'm also almost dead, so that's a rough start. I prefer not to go that way. Excuse me. This is good. This is really sensitive. Excuse me. Oh, you just popped out of nowhere, buddy. Thank you, Space Door. Anyways, where was I? Excuse me. Alright, so yeah, this is already holding up. I really like that opening cutscene. I love the first phone call because it establishes that it already adds a bunch of guilt to Isaac of he pushed Nicole to go to the Ishimura. And none of that was present in the first game. It was just, I gotta find my girlfriend. But now you know I have to save my girlfriend from the situation I put her in. And I had no idea it would be that situation, but still, like, there's always that guilt there, which, that's great. Please don't. Cut off their limbs. Or don't, because if you live, you'll apparently shoot me. Oh. That's rough, buddy. Can I stomp yet? No, I don't have the stomp ability. My straitjacket is stopping me from stomping, apparently.
I want these subjects terminated and the
Alright. We can run still. Man, this is really sensitive. I might turn that down a little bit. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now, because the Dead Space 1 was definitely not that sensitive. Really? There's only to one? That's still pretty sensitive. That's up there. Maybe it didn't save. I don't know. I can deal with this. It's just I need to get used to it.
Now.
Hello, folks. Oh, rough day.
My eye's looking much better today, yes, don't you think? It hurts. It still hurts? Yes, I'll schedule you for another session tomorrow. No, I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I can take another session. I don't care. First thing tomorrow. Now let's talk about what you saw today. Come on, Ross. I'm here to help you. It was black. Deep black and glowing red with symbols. Symbols whispered to me. And what did the symbols whisper to you? Come on.
This is not how psychiatry works. This is a bad sign. Red flag.
Put so much stuff in my head, so much shit in my head. There's no more room for anything. I can't remember what he looks like. I can't remember. The symbols, Strauss. What did the symbols tell you? They told me that it wasn't my fault. I didn't kill him. They didn't deserve this, and I didn't deserve this. Fucker. Put Mr. Strauss back in stasis, adjust his medication up 30 milligrams, and we'll try another session first thing in the morning.
Alright, so that's fairly important, and you'll see why later. In the meantime, let's just look at all these vomit stains. That guy, he vomited all over the place, didn't he? Ooh, this guy couldn't even stand being in his bloody vomit anymore. Had to evacuate.
It hurts.
Anyways.
It still hurts? Yes, I'll schedule you for another session tomorrow.
Oh, this is spooky hallway. Just tuck and run, Isaac. Hey, buddy. What are those are those how many minutes you've been in here? Because it's certainly not days. No, no!
Come on, man. Phase 4. I remember you. Titan said all the key subjects need to be eliminated, terminated. Where's one more? Listen to me, man. What matter? Listen to me! We can both get out of here. Just cut me out of this straitjacket. No one's getting out of here alive. No one. Don't do it.
Thanks, man. I don't know why I had that painful face on.
For what I've done. Take it easy, buddy. Just take it easy. Your rig is red. It's red. There's a health pack and a flashlight in that wall locker. You should grab them.
You should grab them while my model moves into position for my next action.
Go ahead. Take it. I won't be needing it anymore.
Red flag. If one of your friends tells you that, call them, get some help, etc. Because,
Isaac, we're all gonna burn for what we did to you.
hopefully that's not happening, but it might be. Yeah. Can't let him become a necromorph. This is a mercy. Okay, the trigger's a little sticky. I might have to switch controllers, because that's problematic. I'm not even pressing down on the... Is it a toggle? It might be a toggle in this game, actually. In which case, this is not a glitch. But I don't want it to be a toggle. Whatever. Nicole! Sorry, I get you.
My name is Dana. I'm the one trying to rescue you.
Why? What's going on?
You're suffering from a unique form of dementia, Isaac. Something you contracted on age
I don't think you
7.
contract dementia. I don't think that's like a
How
contagious
do you know all this
disease.
about me?
Your dementia will kill you. But if you can get here, I can treat you and get you to safety.
Why should I trust you?
Because I'm not the one shooting at you.
Well, you're not here.
Just follow the route I'm sending you.
Oh, I'm so angry I have to deal with this stuff again. So yeah, already big change from Dead Space 1 is Isaac is rather talkative in this game. Which I kind of like. His face looks a little generic. But also my face looks generic, so I find that relatable. And the guy who does the voice acting, I think it's Gunnar Wright. He does a pretty good job. Isaac really feels like a real character in this game. So a lot of times I feel like you should keep your silent protagonist silent, but Isaac's transition to talkativeness was handled pretty well. I like him in this game. Unfortunately, I can't see all that much because apparently I didn't put the brightness up enough. Oh yeah, also he'll just start cursing if you curb off a bunch. It's great. Alright, well we have to save all these people from becoming necromorphs, so I guess is... Oh. Oh, it's the table. I thought it was a chair, and I'm like, really, Isaac? You can't strong-arm the chair? Oh, now I see why people might want a higher sensitivity. Yeah. In fact, yeah, I'm probably going to need that sensitivity at some point, so I might as well try to get used to it while I don't need it. We'll keep that at default. F these things, because I remember... that those will just go off and freak you out. Anyone else? Sorry buddy, I almost let you become a necromorph. Anyways, where were we? Here we go. Do. Can I, like, move this one up? Because I'm definitely going to save over that at some point on accident, and then I'm going to be sad. Okay, it asked me, so I'm sure. Okay, at least I have that. Yep, I remember that one. I'd rather not spend too much time in this prison shower. Oh no! The visions are keeping me here. Oh, is there a necromorph shadow? What the hell? That was sick. Isaac's shadow turned into a necromorph or something. Anyways, Soma time. I think. Oh, I have to have my flashlight down. Why is my ID, like, in the system of this station, and it's not registered as... Meh. I'm not psychiatric patient in this system. I'm still registered as a CEC engineer in the sprawl. Spoiler alert, we're in the sprawl. which was mentioned in Extraction, I think. No, no!
Isaac, what happened? Are you alright?
I'm not great.
Why are you helping me?
If Tideman finds you, more people will die.
Including me.
Not if you follow my route.
I don't like this.
You don't have to like it. Just hurry before you get locked in.
I'm locked in. Don't worry, I have this. I'm an engineer. I know what to do with this. Excuse me, sir. Don't become a necromorph. Thank you. Shoot. So I like this because you get kinesis before you get your weapon, so you have to get used to, like, if you're low on ammo, you better get ready to do this. Game teaching you that strategy early, which is a strategy I've always liked. Okay, so there's a Dead Space 2 thing. In Dead Space 1, I found out it took me way too long to discover. Can I pick up the fire extinguisher? Dang it. That once an enemy drops an item, or once an enemy dies, it drops the item immediately, and then if it doesn't drop any item, there is no item to be dropped. It is only in Dead Space 2 where you can stomp an enemy repeatedly and they might drop an item after death. I didn't say to do that, so now I'm getting really worried about my controller, or the game is just playing tricks on me, which, let's face it, it's Dead Space, that might be the case. I have no spears. I have this. Oh, it transformed into spears, and that's horrible aim. There we go. Dang it. Oh, I forgot you could pick up their limbs. So yes, in this game it is always worth it to desecrate corpses. It's the return of the adventures of Isaac the Defiler. I forgot that was the nickname I gave him near the end there. I love kinesis. Also, I like this because it establishes that it is not Isaac's boots that gave him the ability to stomp straight through people's limbs. He is legitimately just that strong of a person. He literally never skips leg day. Hey, it's the guy. Oh wait, no, not you. You. No, I want the. Let's get healthy now. Warn me about the fancy show-offy foods. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wheelchair man. I wasn't making fun of you about the fact that you were in a wheelchair. I was just pointing out that you are in a wheelchair to distinguish you from other... Oh, hey, buddy. I will try my best. Not a surgeon, though. I'm an engineer.
Please help me!
Hey, bud. Oh, shoot. That guy's not happy. Alright, buddy.
Are you the doctor? I'll cut you out of there. Is that a tissue?
I'm not going to answer yes or no to your question.
Oh my god! Fuck! What the fuck are you doing?
Don't worry about it. I'm trying to get my gun and not get you out of there. Dang it, and now the reload is different. I bet it is X, isn't it? It is. X is reload. Dang it. Now I hate Dead Space 1 for messing with me. Although I bet they got enough complaints about, hey, aiming in A is not a good button for reload. Oh yeah, this controller's really freaking out. We'll see how much longer we can last, because it hasn't screwed me over yet, but likely will at some point. I'll switch over when I get a nice lull, probably. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. I don't even have to be aiming, I can just press X. That's good. What was X in the last game? Now I don't even remember. I somehow stomped and that destroyed him. Was X use?
Isaac, it's Dana. You have to dismember the creatures.
Oh, believe me, I know.
I've had a lot of practice.
Just try to stay in one piece.
Thanks.
I'm gonna cut off one of my fingers just to spite you. Man, this guy got so close to saving, but he didn't quite make it. Cut off their limbs. Ooh. Would anyone like some flowers? Oh, that's rough. Didn't like that. Anyways, I hear someone who probably wants flowers. Oh, a bunch of you. Unfortunately, I only have enough for one, but the rest of you can get bullets. Dang it, I keep forgetting which one's punch and which one's kick. Oh, this guy's face is awesome. Oh, for real? For real? I was pressing A. Maybe the prompt wasn't A. I wasn't looking. That's my bad. That's my bad. Well, thought I'd get a lot farther before dying. I figured I could make it through at least the first level. Unfortunately, these people don't appreciate their flowers.